All right. I know the video's not working right now, guys. Don't panic. It's coming up right now. Don't panic. We got this. I got it in the works. Hold on a second. I started it backwards tonight. It's on me. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. It's 11/20/2014, and as soon as I get this video stream rolling here, we can get ready to go and crush it and have a good solid weekend, just like last week. There he goes. There goes T. Lamont. First. Told you. Every day he starts adding like 10 zeros. Every day he starts adding 10 zeros. But anyways, guys, like I said, Chris here. Welcome back. Night Owl Signals. Okay, we are ready to rock and roll and crush it. And we're back at our roost and going to get this rocking and rolling. We're going to start off with the news. But first, I do want to draw some attention. Look at this Aussie tonight. Look how wiki it is, guys. Very, very wiki. I'm not sure who coined that term wiki, but I like it, so I'm using it now. Wiki. Someone in our room. But hold on a second here. I'll get the news pulled on over to the main screen. Show you guys what we're working with tonight. All right, so here's our news tonight. Okay, here's our news. We have news on the NZD at 9 o'clock. Okay, that's Eastern Standard Time as always. That's right here. This is credit card spending. All right, it's not going to be a huge deal. It's not really going to make our markets do anything impressive. So on that side of the thing, we're not going to see any. We're not expecting to see any monster movements tonight. So with that being said, we're just going to ride the market as it comes and hope it's got enough movement for us tonight. This week itself has been a slower week with the market around this time, slower than normal. And hopefully tonight it wakes up a bit more. Okay, hopefully tonight it wakes up a bit more. We haven't had any real impressive movements and anything real noteworthy. And it's not a problem, It's not a problem, but we do like bigger movements, and it's at times like these that I do get myself a little more excited for in morning sessions to come. Alrighty. Tielemont's gonna run out of numbers. Yeah, it's what's gonna come first. We're gonna find out how high Tielemont can count. Losing sound? Shouldn't be losing sound. That's not good. Let me see. Let's see here. Sound level should be good. Yeah, does everyone else have good sound? Good audio? Okay, yeah, it might have just been his headset. Okay, everyone's got some good audio there, it's looking like. We'll get some lines up on the screen and we will take it ready to go. I got to log into my broker here. All right. Picked out. More fast-paced music on tonight. Keep me more hyped because big plans for tonight. Big plans for tonight. Definitely going to be staying on edge. I'm hungry. Got that blood in my mouth. All right. Up. Tielemont says so. Kelly is now for I'm not counting all those digits to figure out what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and call that 425 Googles because Google is a very large number, and that is a very large number. I really wouldn't know what to call that without counting all those numbers. So in truth, Ray, you're right. Could you tell me what that number is quickly without looking it up? Exactly. Exactly. Because it's a number we can't really comprehend. Google is, I believe, I think Google is 16 zeros. I don't remember exactly how much a Google is. Yes, we are going to kick some butt tonight for sure. If we have any new members tonight, and I think we do, okay, feel free to ask away. All right, got to give you the warm welcome as always. You deserve it. If you're just joining us today, feel free to use the chat box. We have a lot of talkers. We also have a lot of people that just kind of sit in the back. All right, you can decide what you'd rather do, but if you're unsure, it is always better to chat, and ask a question, and I'll answer it. No one's going to make fun of you, and we're all here to help each other. So if you are unsure of something, please, 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 please ask. Also, make sure that you have already gone through, if you have not already gone through it, please open up the guide. Okay, please open up the guide tab that I have written for you guys, and also the bankroll management tab. Okay, and if you're brand new, I recommend just getting a feel for things and not diving right into it. I would recommend just using a demo account. Okay, because new people tend to make mistakes, whether it's the wrong direction or at the wrong time or they take it too late. It doesn't hurt, guys, to play it safe for your first day or so. Get a feel for things. So, Tina Mont says, "Hey Brad, did you make it in here yet?" I don't know if there's a Brad in here or not, but there's still people connecting, Tina Mont. So, if you have someone that you referred in here, I mean, the people are still ping ponging in here as we speak. Room's pretty full, but we still have room for a few more. He was having some computer challenges. Okay. It's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. People do run into that. Just unlucky, not necessarily with us, but we still have some people ping-ponging in. And I think some of them are new, so I may repeat some things tonight, guys. Just for the benefit of our newer members, and I apologize if you guys have heard this 1,000,001 times, especially people like Kelly and Duncan. They've heard me say these things over and over and over again, but I need to, because we are always growing, and when we do have a certain amount of new people in the room at any one night, I like to get that out there so everyone has the idea and isn't coming in here, because it is a big deal. Okay, it is a big deal. I don't want people to make a big old mistake and that they could have avoided if I just said something. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start drawing some lines on our chart, and then as always, we will start talking about why they're there. Okay, so if you say something and I don't respond, it's because I'm a little preoccupied at the moment. It'll just take me about a second here, okay, to get some key ones that I do like. Eric Daniels says, "Hi, I'm Eric. I'm brand new. What charts are you monitoring?" Good question, Eric, and welcome. Glad to have you, buddy. Glad to have you. Like I said, if you guys ask something and I don't respond right this second, it's just because I am throwing some things that our older members like to use on our charts here. But I am using CTrader by Trader's Way. Okay, it's a free download. If you want it, I will link it in the room a little bit later. But you can just Google CTrader Trader's Way, and it'll pull you right to the same site. Okay, it'll be the first result in Google. It's a free. Just you can open up a demo account and mess around with it if you'd like, or you can just simply use the charts on my screen. And the pairs that we trade are the euro dollar top left, dollar yen top right, and bottom center is the Aussie dollar. Okay, these are all 5-minute charts. We only take 300-second trades. We only take 300-second trades, and people do in the room take 60-second, 120, or just different variable trades based on analysis. Okay, that they get off of our charts. Okay, all right. Or things I say, all right, or things I say, but the specific trades you will see me call out and say specifically on screen and take, which I do show. I show when I'm taking a trade. I pull the broker page up just like so, okay, and I click the button. You see it all happen on screen live. You know, I take it with my own account here, okay. So you see, those will always be 300-second trades, so there's no question. We have some crazy movement going on right now, so we're going to take a little bit of a break. There's no reason to have all this is nuts right now. We just got to bounce off of our purple line up here that we put up there a little bit ago. But this is crazy. This is crazy. Right now, we weren't expecting any news to be released until it was 9 o'clock, and that was not a big deal. So right now, this is actually very unexpected. Okay, this is very, very unexpected right now, this news release. Or not this news release, this action here. This action is very unexpected. So pay attention, guys. Definitely pay attention and make sure you are ready to go. I'm calling a yellow light now, and if you're new, what a yellow light means, if you're logged into your broker, make sure that you're still logged in. You refresh the page, because if you don't click anything in a little while, they will kick you out, and you don't want to miss a trade, because you'll go to take a trade and you'll be kicked out. So we're calling a yellow light already. This is wild. Not saying we're going to have anything just yet, but a yellow light means that there's a possibility for a trade in about a minute. Okay, and right now it's about 45 seconds. This is bananas right now. I didn't even get a chance to put all my lines up. So you're going to have to bear with me, folks. This is bananas. The pair that I am eyeing is the dollar yen. That's what we have on the main screen here, okay? That's what we have on the main screen, okay? So if I'm to take a trade, good possibility the trade will be on the dollar yen right now. Okay? So let's see what we got. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here. I'm going to get my dollar yen ready to go. The direction we're looking for, we haven't done anything yet, and I will tell you when we do, but we're looking for a call on this, okay? And we're not going to be taking it. I'm going to tell you that now. I already know we're not going to be taking it. So don't even bother yet, okay? This thing is not done with whatever this craziness is. That's very, very clear to me, okay? It might end somewhere in this candle, but right now it's not. It's going nuts still. This thing is just bananas. This is exciting, though. This is exciting. So Calvin is Alvin. All right. I can do that. But look at this. Look at this yen though. This is why we weren't taking this. This thing is nuts. Everything's still going hard in the direction there is. I don't have any idea right now, guys, as to what is the exact reason why this is moving it, but that's beyond the point. Okay, because we can still react and we can still trade it, but we have hard, heavy movements right now. Everything just went bananas. This was very unexpected, and we are going to love it. I'm going to wait for our entry, and we're going to slam it home. Like I said, most likely looking to be on the dollar yen. But right now, this is going to scale our charts pretty goofy. Everything's going to grow so much that it's going to make our charts look a little bit strange. Okay, so I'm going to keep opening charts here to throw them a little bit off. All right, and we're going to try to see if we can't cap this with a far purple line here. Okay. That's very, very high. Okay. Okay. This isn't going to be the cap, but we are going to mark that. That's an important area right there. Okay. 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 So consider that capped. Consider that capped. Let's quickly get back to our other pairs while we can. Okay, we don't have a lot of time here. We're still on a yellow light, guys. This is nuts. This is exciting. This is good stuff. Let's see if we can cap the yen. give it some zones and see what we got. Massive, massive fall, and definitely hitting some huge resistance right about here. Definitely hitting some huge resistance right about there. I won't even draw a lower one because the lower one is massively lower, and I do not think it has what it takes to get to where the next level would be down below that, but we'll see here. All right, how much time we got? Plenty of time. All right, let's cap the euro. Cap the euro now. Excuse me. I don't even have time to get some water here. Do not. Okay. I'm going to cap that section there. Okay. There she goes. There she goes. Update. Yes. So we'll consider that capped. Those are very, very high highs. Would not be surprised for it to reach there right now, and that's kind of more or less what we're expecting here. If it doesn't reach it, though, that's not a problem because we just want this to end up falling out here. This is the euro. I hope I'm not. I just realized I was talking a little quiet there. I'm going to try to up my voice there. It's essentially, guys, I'm talking what I'm thinking in my head right now. Okay, I'm trying to do that lately because people want to know what's going on in my head. So let's get ready to rock this. I'm gonna rock and roll here. Rock and roll. What are we looking at? What are we looking at here? Okay, we're looking at the dollar yen. It is still pushing downwards. This is a big old fall here. Fallout of 50 pips already, and if it wants to, because it did just break a little lower than the line, but it's probably going to bounce up, but if it wants to, this is the next spot. Okay, this is the next zone. Right about there. So let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got here. Sparkplug did get a win, so congrats, Sparkplug. Big win, too. Big old win for Sparkplug. Standard for Sparkplug, but good win. Big old win. So good stuff. Now, was there any questions that I was answering that I got sidetracked with? Okay, let me make sure I didn't throw anyone under the bus. So I answered Eric. Let him know what charts we were using. All right. Yep, guys, if you have any questions, remember, if you're new, please ask me. I'm here to help you, all right? I'm here to help you. I'm not here to make this confusing for you. I'm here to do the opposite. I'm here to make it easy for you, all right? As easy as I possibly can. So, all right. And we are on a yellow light, which means we're ready to pull the trigger on this yen at any moment, okay? All right. And I'm going to wait one more. I don't like how it's acting still. I just want to make sure. All right, this is a risky section to wait one more on it, guys, because there's a good chance right now the yen is going to blow green. There's a good chance, and we'll be out of it. But I do not want to risk this very shady. I do not want to risk this being the temporary pullback and then continue downward. So we're waiting one more candle. We're going to exercise a little bit of self-restraint on this one, even though it is extremely tempting. Okay, bounced off of a good area here. Bounced very hard off of a good area here. But I want to wait one more, okay? That was a very hard fall. And it doesn't hurt. All right. Worst case scenario, the trade's over, okay? But there's plenty more trades to come, all right? But you're not getting hurt by it. Best case scenario, you have maximized an entry, okay? So it's always a better idea to wait if you can find a reason to. All right. Definitely getting the rejection in this candle, though. We are definitely getting rejection here on the euro, the Aussie, and we're getting some support here on the yen where we would have expected it, which was this low, and right on down here. Boing. Dropped right about there. Market said, hold on a second. That's 50 pips already in a 5-minute candle. That's ridiculous. That's not gonna maintain. Okay. Now the dollar yen has been very, very high. The dollar has been cruising up. Recently hit highs that were higher, or as high as 2007. Okay, it's the highest high since 2007. So it is to be expected with such hard movement upward that it will have occasional hard movements downward. Okay? When things rise quickly, they tend to fall quickly as well. Very curious as to what caused such a hard movement in all of the markets. That's a big deal. That is a very big deal. That was a huge, huge movement to rock all of the markets like that. All of the pairs. Okay. What's a pip? A pip is a measurement, okay? A pip is made of 10 ticks or pipettes. All right. So, for example, all right, let's go to our 5 minute here. Go to our 5 minute, okay, because we weren't even on it there. But all right, I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to show you exactly what a pip is. Okay. So this candle here, this green candle, all right, on the dollar yen, this candle here is a total of 6 pips. Okay. All right. This candle here, this red candle, is a total of a little more than 6 pips. Okay. So that's a measurement of how much the candle has moved. All right. Now this, from here to here, is 50 pips almost. It's to the bottom of the wick. It's 53 pips. All right. 53. All right. It's a measurement here. Okay. Okay. Definitely going to see this looking to see this rise to the 50 area, which is going to be at least up to where this blue line is. Definitely looking to see something like that as a movement here. Good stuff, Mr. Calvin. There's our live researcher, Mr. Calvin is, or Alvin. All right, guys, we had a yellow light, and we're ready and rocking, rolling, and we might be pulling the trigger here, guys. So, been on a light for the last 15 minutes. I'm looking for a call on the yen. I've just been waiting to pull the trigger. I've been just waiting to pull the trigger. Okay. All right. Good chance I'm going to. Okay, so no surprises here. Good chance I'm going to. All right. All right. All right, and I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm taking a call at 656 on the dollar yen. Actually, I got 658. Okay. All right, so first trade of the night there is a call on the dollar yen after such a wild move. Okay, such a wild move. Probably going to get a few ticks down right in the open. All right, but then there they go. There they go. But we're looking to ride a retracement of this massive movement, okay, which is going to be the overall sentiment, okay? That's what we're hoping for here. Good stuff, good stuff. All right. In a setup like this, it's always going to want to end up forming something like a trend line with the lows here. So you're going to have to see lows, okay? The only thing that would be terrible here is not this red candle. The only thing that would be terrible is if this low was to break lower than this green candle. That would be bad, okay? But anything above these lows, if it doesn't reach lower than these lows, we're still fine in the long run. Okay? Get that out of the way there. All right, so we got some movement there. All right, now let's get some response. Let's get some response here. All right. Come on. See, that's not good, guys. That's not good. But We'll hold on to it. We'll hold on to it. We'll see how the market reacts to these lows as it tests them. I mean, in truth, on my charts, that is a little break of it, but let's see what we got. Such a hard move. Come on. There's a bounce. There's a bounce. It's going to be the biggest fake out I've seen in quite a long time if this candle's to close red. Honestly, we'll be a little bit impressed if it does. It's working our way back up now, but not too strong. Not too strong. She's going to be done. No hope for this one. Definitely not. Come on. Thursdays are our fighters, but we're coming out on top. We're coming out on top. Watch this. All right, guys, we're not touching it again. Do not get in and touch it again yet, okay? If it's to close there, you don't even want to bother with it yet, okay? The market may be looking to make another huge move. It's rejecting these same lows, but it's no bueno what it's doing there, guys. Yeah, that one's out for sure. Yep. What a steal. It's a fake out, guys. That is a fake out. Learn from it. Okay, learn from it. I'm not telling you not to take that setup. I'm definitely telling you to take it when you can, but that's an absolutely impressive fake out. That's as impressive as they get. A 50 pip fall that's unable to make it at least 50% of that right there. That's something of myth. Something of folklore. No big deal, guys. No big deal. Like I said, guys, I'm coming out tonight massively ahead. And you guys are too. Watch this. Too hungry not to. We'll let it finish its movement again. And look to ride it. That is the biggest fake out. I almost want to take a picture of that. That's impressive. That is impressive. This is one from a textbook. This is a picture perfect rise here. Right? Got a good rejection, good wick. Okay, it's a bearish pin bar, but with bullish sentiment. Rise, rise, rise. Not even close to being done. As bullish as they come. All right, that thing should have closed way up there, but the market decided it's not done. Here's that big movement I was talking about. There it goes. It is not done. Okay, this is impressive. None of them are done. Wowzors. Look at this. It is at the top of all the highs on the euro. Very, very high right now. It's very possible, Will. It is very possible. Okay. There's a lot of unhappy people about what the U.S. president has recently said. Okay, on his take on the immigration. There's a lot of negativity in response to that. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. This is impressive. That is just nuts. That is absolutely ludicrous. If that thing reaches the next line, it would be the next spot I'd be interested in an entry. All the way down here. That's quite a move. I'd be pushing 100 pips. It's amazing. Come on. All right, guys. Hold on to your horses. Hold on to your horses. Next one's going to be my cannon fire. It is going to be my cannon fire. Let's see what they got for me. Alvin says, what's Japan Finmin? Oh, that's financial minister is what that stands for. Finance something association. Yeah, it's financial minister. I believe it's, who is it? I can pull it up real quick. It's Not that it really pertains so much, but it's Taro Aso. Taroaso is the Japanese financial minister. He's more or less um, he's more or less Japan's Ben Bernanke, if that makes sense. No problem. But yeah, basically, if he says something, it's going to rock our markets because we are in the Asian session too. So that euro is getting rejected hard. Okay, the euro is another target of ours as well. Okay, euro is definitely another target of ours as well. It's moved a decent bit. Okay, arguably 20 pip fluctuation in the euro, which is good. That's big for the euro. The yen right now has just gone bananas, absolutely bananas, and it is holding on our line. Is holding on our support. Does not want to close below it. Does not want to close below it. Okay, that's on the 15 minute here. On the 5 minute, we go back. We see it's still. It was below it temporarily, and now it's pushing back above it. But that tells me that in the long term, that it is gonna continue to want to keep giving it some fight to rise. So we'll see what we have here. The Aussie's also looking very good right now. Okay, Aussie's also looking very good. Looking to fall. Aussie is looking to fall. The euro is looking to fall. And right now, the dollar yen is looking to rise. It's not the strongest thing in the world right now for the dollar yen to rise, though. Okay, so the better options are the euro and the Aussie. Okay, the Aussie is falling out already. If it falls too much, it's a no-go. You know this. If it falls too much, it's a no-go. And on the 1 minute charts, the euro is actually going to be looking for a temporary retracement, temporary rise. But on the 5 minute charts, it is looking very bearish. Okay. So we're calling a yellow light now. I'm calling a yellow light now. Okay. And I will be ruthless with them tonight. I will absolutely be ruthless with them tonight. If all the pairs are closed where we are, there is no trade. Okay, we're just calling a yellow light to be ready in case we need to. Okay, but where they're sitting exactly right now, there is no trade. But they could change it anytime. There's a lot of movement right now. All right. So we're not taking a trade yet. We're not taking a trade yet. Everything closed very in the middle of the road. Got a fallout on the Aussie, which was expected, but that's a poor entry. That is a very poor entry. All right, would have been the best looking trade for us out of all the three, but it was a poor entry. So Aussie's flying out. Yen is rising. We expected the yen to rise. We expected the Aussie to fall. We expected the euro to fall as well. The euro has done nothing. But two of our pairs are currently respecting what we would expect. Okay, which is good. Okay, so readings are on point. Okay, all we're doing is waiting for the good entry to strike. Okay, and go with our readings. It is. It is. Yeah, Michael. It is. It's because of these highs here are the ones I'm looking at on the. They're not present on the 5 minute. If I go to 5 minute, okay, they're kind of off the chart. You see that? The 15 minute highs are the ones that I'm eyeing right now. So, yep. Right now we can stay on the 5 minute though. We absolutely can. Okay, and this is key as well. We could look at this on the 5 minute and say, look, it rejected here as long as we have our purple line marking it. Okay. Huge fallouts coming. Huge fallouts. So going the direction as anticipated. If they go too hard and heavy, we won't have our trade. We won't have our trade, but that's not to hurt us. Sparkplug won a yen put. Good job, Sparkplug. You still coming out on top. Sparkplug's got the thirst in his mouth. He is hungry. He's got the taste of blood. He's hitting them hard. He's making them cry tonight. I'm right there with you, Sparkplug. I'm right there with you. I will leave satisfied. I always do. When I said it, I do. Tiamat, there is a Brad in the room. I don't know that he is comfortable talking, but just so you know. Which is fine, because if everybody was, chatterboxes, no, I would be taking a very long time to review what people say. But good win, Sparkplug. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm hitting them hard and heavy tonight, T. Lamont. You watch. You watch. Oh, yes. You want to wake the bear, you're not going to want results. That's what's happened. You guys will like the results, the broker won't. All right, guys. We are waiting to pull the trigger still, okay? So I hope everyone is still ready to go, okay? Our options are very, very limited at the moment, okay? They're very limited at the moment, but we're interested in the Aussie most, so I would be setting to the Aussie, and we're interested in an Aussie put. Okay, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. I'm just saying, okay? This is the one that we're looking at. Okay, so I have my chart set there. The Aussie just blew up very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. We're not touching anything right now. The yen came back down and closed doji. We're definitely not touching that. Okay. Euro dollar made a very hard rally. Okay. That's 6 pip rally. About a 6 pip rally on the euro. Okay. Very far down and rallied 6 pips as well at the very end and closed green. Okay. That's a heck of a rally. So. But we are waiting. That's a very bullish setup, and we want a put entry after such a large movement. We're only looking for put entries, but we have to look for the put setup, and this is not one. Okay, not getting in on a pure bullish pin bar. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Got two closes on our purple line here on the dollar yen, and now it looks like it's going to be falling below. Ah, yes, oh yes. I am going to make them scream. I'm going to sink those talons in, guys. I'm going to sink those talons in. Whole lot of confusion in the market right now, that's for sure. A lot of people expecting it to fall, triggered a sell-off, and it, for whatever reason, there's still, it's overwhelmingly bullish at the moment, and it shoved it right back up, so we'll see. I believe. Nikolay, I believe I didn't answer your question earlier. I got sidetracked. You asked any news for the morning session, and yes, it is. It's still in the works. It's still being put. It will come. It's not. It's not even a matter of when. All right, we're looking at less than 2 weeks. Okay, it's more of an hourglass counting down is all it is. It's as soon as the things that are out of our control come through, and all the the website side of things is approved and yada yada yada. It will be here. So working on it every day, inching closer. Yes, it's looking to be 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Possibly, Kelly. Possibly. That'd be a good shot there. Be a good shot for us. Welcome, Brad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're one of our new guys, welcome. Glad to have you. Okay. If you have any questions, please ask. If you have any questions, please ask. Don't try to get ahead of yourself. Don't if you have a question, if you're unsure, just ask. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Such chop right now. Incredible chop, guys. All right, the pair that I'm eyeing is, okay, it is the yen right now. Now it's the yen. It's the yen. The yen is the best opportunity that we have at the moment, okay? But not saying we have a trade on it just yet, and there's a good chance, yeah, we're passing it up. We're passing it up still, okay? All right. We had an extreme doji situation on the euro. I do not like. Okay, I do not like that. It was doji on the yen. All right. If it was down like this a little bit more, okay. If it wasn't sitting doji right till the very end there, and then dropping down, we could have had something. We could have had something, but we're waiting. We're waiting, and we're sinking this battleship. It's going to be 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is essentially good stuff, Jess. Good stuff. Which is essentially 12 hours or so from now. It's almost exactly 12 hours from right now. Forward would be when the morning session would start. Got the whole family in here. What we're doing right now, guys, is we're waiting for the market to make up its mind to end this very rangy, very back and forth type behavior right now. It made a huge movement, and now it has hesitated and gone red, green, doji, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. The Aussie went red, rejection red, very huge rise, come back down, doji red. I mean, the euro did. The Aussie is very red green as well. Everything is very confused right now. Very confused with how to react with such a large movement. That scratch in my throat. I'll be looking to get a water here soon. Good rise on the yen. That's good. That's good. That's a bullish sign for us. Okay, it is a bullish sign, and it's still pushing up higher. So good stuff going on the yen. This could be our moment here. This could be our moment of glory. So we'll see. We'll see. On the 1 minute, the euro is making a nice wave, and the euro is temporarily looking to rise. Okay, there she goes. There she goes. Is bouncing off of this area. So once this candle closes, it might have a chance of coming back down to retrace. But right now, this candle is looking to close green. Still rising up on us there. Oh wow, the chop back and forth and the very indecisiveness in this market is pretty incredible right now. Look at this. The yen's coming back down to a doji. Oh boy, make up your mind. All right, remember we are on a constant yellow light. Okay, we are on a constant yellow light right now. We are looking to pull the trigger. Okay. Absolutely, T. Lamont. Okay. What we're looking at here, Brad, okay, T. Lamont wants me to draw a little attention to him, is on the top left we have the euro dollar on the 5-minute charts. Okay. We have the dollar yen 5-minute charts on the top right, and bottom center Aussie dollar on the 5-minute charts. These are the three pairs. These will constitute all of our trades. On the bottom left, we have the pound dollar 5-minute charts on the charts. Okay. We use all of these pairs together and charts together for confirmation on all of our trades, okay, for every single one of them. But essentially, guys, the reason the pound dollar is here and the reason the 1 minute here is the pound dollar is here to agrees with the euro, it agrees with the Aussie, it disagrees with the yen. Okay, they go opposite directions of the yen, but it goes the same direction as the euro and the Aussie. So that's why this is here, even though we don't take trades on it. All right, and then the euro dollar is here because it gives us precise entries, but more importantly, we do have a lot of people that take short-term trades, and they need that chart up, and they like seeing the lines that we have on them in store or in order to take their trades. So that's what we got. No problem. Charles got a 1 minute row. Good stuff, Charles. Good stuff. Right now, the market is only playing opposites. I don't know if you guys have picked up on this. The market is only playing opposites and huge retracements. Okay, right now, the way everything's acting, we keep having lower and lower highs on the Aussie with pretty standard set lows on the Aussie. But it's not the same story on the euro. The euro is swinging very hard both directions, but the movements are getting slower and slower and slower. Okay, so we are coming off of this huge movement, and similar story on the yen. Pretty big movements, slowing down, but still playing within itself. So we're looking for this to break. All right, we're looking for something to give, and the longer it does this, the more likely we are going to have our breakout when we go. Okay, and when you do trade against a pattern like this, you want to make sure that your trade is in the same direction generally. As the previous candle. Okay, that's the style of a trade that you're looking for because you are expecting a breakout to happen soon. and you should only be in when that breakout's to happen, which means you're going in the same direction. So we are looking to pull the trigger. All right, the euro's looking to come down. It's bounced off of the same exact area that the previous low hit, okay, which is essentially just a little bit above our purple line there. Really could move that purple line up just a little more if we wanted to. But I like it there. Okay, keeping myself conservative right now. We're waiting for very tight zones. The magic is in the purple lines. Ah, magic purple lines. Tonight is one of the nights where those lines aren't so utilized. So tonight's actually a bad night to explain that to him. Not saying you shouldn't. It's just tonight he's not going to see a lot of them in action because we have entered new zones. Our purple lines play off of recent zones. That's where the magic really is, and that's the kind of the markets that we prefer to trade in. Is our general markets that are your what we expect and what we mostly trade and the way most nights are. We prefer those markets over these markets. Okay, where we have a massive movement and things are just ludicrously out of place and trying to figure out how to react. Okay? This tells you everybody is very confused right now when you see this red, green, red, green, red, green. Everyone is confused. All right, so the yen has officially broken both previous screen highs. Okay, so this is a big deal. It's semi-big deal. Okay, it is a semi-big deal. All right, and the euro is looking to fall out. Guys, I might be pulling a trigger here, okay? And it's looking to be on the Aussie. It's looking to be on the Aussie to coincide with what the euro is doing. We are looking for a put on the Aussie, okay? We are looking for a put on the Aussie. All right, and I'm going to be pulling out my cannons on this one, okay? If I pull the trigger, this is the cannons here, okay? And if we want to get it before it's to do any huge movements down, all right? And we got a little bit of a move up, a little bit of a move up. And that's good enough for me. All right, I'm pulling the trigger on this one. All right, it's a put on the Aussie, and here come the cannons, guys. Here come the cannons. All right, I got 443. All right, or wait, no, I got 431. Hold on, I'm posting in chat. Hold on a sec, guys. All right, what do we get here? I got 435. This is the first entry there. Okay, so that seems to be the worst. All right, there she goes. There she goes. All right. If you got in late, you might have caught that temporary hiccup on the Aussie. You might have caught that temporary hiccup. But this is the cannons on this one. With that being said, I'm going to go grab my water that I've been waiting to achieve here. So I'm going to let this one do its thing. All right, guys. All right, clear my throat here. Back with the water. All right, looking good. Looking good. Got that tank out. That overall sentiment. Yeah, Telemont, burn, baby, burn. I like it. All right, we're on the home stretch now. Less than 30 seconds to go. As long as she stays red, you're golden. Don't do that to us. Don't give us that last minute pop. Come on. Where are we at here? All right, where are we at? I'm at 1 in the money and 1 tie. That's where I'm at right now. Drop out. Drop out. At 1 in the money, 1 tie. Drop, 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 drop. And the last minute pop. What a rough week. Unbelievable. Unbelievable market. Always come in twos. Always come in twos. Unbelievable. All right. This is one of those times I get to harp on that bankroll management. Okay, I get to harp on it. Okay. It's frustrating because it slows down your profits, but if you're using it correctly, you will not be losing. Okay, you'll not be losing. You're just slowing your profits. Okay, that's all it is. Unbelievable. Very, very uncommon, and that's why it aggravates me all the more. Sparkplug says he's taking it again. I'm personally not, but Sparkplug says he is. Sparkplug is a good trader. If you have something that coincides with that, you're welcome to, but I will not be. Great week is going to turn out to have a hard close on us is what it's looking like. What an ugly pop. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm gonna run longer. I will. I'm gonna run longer. It's that has thoroughly aggravated me. Not to the point where it's going to affect my trading, but the results of that have thoroughly aggravated me. Don't ever think for 1 second just because something lost that it's a bad trade. Things win on a percentage basis. Okay, so this market right now, look at this: red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. It's being a joke. It's an absolute joke right now. Okay, you know, you take 1,000 trades if you're at 70%, which is good. A good trader can maintain 70%. You can still win. You can still lose 300 in a row. Okay, all right. That's why it's about the long term. Okay, and I'm gonna run tonight's session longer. All right, I'm gonna run it longer. You're welcome to stay and hang out and you know, hang out in the roost. Okay. Oh my boy. Well, Sparkplug just went ridiculously high. All right. Sparkplug went nuts on that one. What did you got there, Sparkplug? Was that a 2000? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1500. Close enough. He took what? He took a continuation on it. Okay, he took a continuation on it. All right, expecting it to continue on the fall. That's a big slammer for Sparkplug. Yep. I appreciate it, Sparkplug. That's funny you say that because it does tend to do that quite a lot. That is a monster win for Sparkplug. Still doesn't have me beat. I have a 2500 one that we did a couple weeks ago. I did that on screen, so yeah. And it seems that way. It seems that way, Nikolai. This week the world is against us. Really, it's not the week. We had 2 days, yesterday and today. Okay, yesterday and today the world is against us. Yesterday we went 1 and 2, and today right now we are currently 0 and 2. Okay, so. And there's nothing wrong with that, Kelly. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, you do need to exercise caution in its decisions, and you got to have the self-control on it any way you look at it. You know, it's just it's all about staying even keel and level-headed. Okay, you can be aggravated by things, but you got to use them to fuel. Okay, to fuel your hunger for the success, and not to fuel your you know, a quick rebound. You never want to think like that. You never want to think, oh, I'm going to quickly make this, that, or I'm going to quickly do this, that, or the other. Okay, that is the #1 way you will rock your account and you will ruin yourself. Okay, absolutely, absolutely. And that's fine, Kelly. That's good. I'm just saying you're both right. You're right, and so is Duncan. All right, so there's two sides of that coin. All right. No, we can't win them all. That's for sure. We can't win them all. That's for sure. But it only makes me want it more. Things, the things in life, okay, that you're told you can't have, that make you want them more. And in my case, it's winning every single one of them, and I want to win every single one of them. There's times when I do, okay, but every once and again there's a storm, and we had 2 rough days. We had, like I said, last night was 1 and 2. All right, won 1 trade, lost 2 trades. Okay, and tonight we've lost 2 trades. Okay, we started the week out 4 and 0 though. Okay, so for the week it's not impeccable. But as far as my standards go, you know, I'm not accepting of those results, not at all. When we look at how we've always performed, okay, it's the market rocking us, and we will not change what we do because what we do works, and we know it does. There's the fallout on the Aussie. Looks like it's finally coming on down and staying down this time. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. That's generally how it goes, profit. Okay. Like I said, sometimes if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Okay. Uh, that's why I rely on skill and not luck, because if I relied on luck, we would lose every trade, which means that maybe we'd be on to something, guys. Maybe that would be the secret to winning them all. Okay. To do it on blind luck and then just trade the opposite, then you'd win them all, right? There you go. But it is not about luck. It's not. Okay. I couldn't do this if it was about luck. Okay. I couldn't do it if it was about luck. If it was about luck, I'd be the luckiest person running for the last 8 years. I'd be pretty impressively lucky if it was about luck. But this is impressive, guys. This is absolutely impressive. Huge red close, big red close, huge red close. One candle didn't maintain its dropout overall as expected. Unbelievable. Yep. If the prophet says yes, faith, we better believe. Oh, I love it, guys. Thank you. Yeah, that's no problem, Melvin. That's no problem. Yep. That's part of the strat. Generally will more than it will hurt you, okay? If you're only doing them on mine, it will help you more than it will hurt you because it only helps me. Okay. Uh, it's one of those things. It can be a double-edged sword. Okay, it can be a double-edged sword, but it generally is not. Okay, it generally is not. Not for me. It's not. That is a possibility, Jess. Yes, very good eyes. Very good eyes. Okay, she's looking at these highs here, high, and now we got a fall with new lows. Well, about to be new lows. So, but the problem with that, Jess, is if it happens here, okay, and it does its drop out now, the trade's already gone. It's one of those things where you're just watching the candles happen, and you have to remember that we're in for a 300-second trade, and you got to remember where it'll be in 300 seconds from then. So if this is the fall here, 300 seconds from then, and I don't feel comfortable that it will be somewhere down here. Okay, unless it's to fall hard and heavy, and I don't see that just yet. I don't see that just yet. I didn't take anything, guys. I'm just refreshing my broker. Okay. All right. December markets are extra wild generally. Yes, Alvin. As you get into the closer to Christmas, they do tend to react pretty more sporadically. They have a different persona about them. Okay, different personality. Not so much like summer. Summer I find they can be sporadic, but I find summer to be slower, sort of, at this time. What is the best month for trading? My personal favorite, just due to personal records that I've achieved, is January. Absolutely, Jess. Absolutely. Good job, Kelly. Good job. That's right. We win together and lose together. Okay, that's right. Okay, but you will definitely win overall. It's just these short times that aggravate me. Okay. All right, guys. We've been waiting for certain things to happen, and right now, I want the Aussie to hit down on this purple line. All right, this is a good spot for me. Okay, this is a very good spot for us. This whole area is a very good spot for a turnaround. Okay, for a lot of reasons. So if we can get that, I'm gonna be all about it, guys. Come on down, Aussie. Come on down. Keep on going. Keep on going. Yeah, Sparkplug's rocking it tonight. No doubt that Sparkplug got hit pretty hard tonight too. But overall, definitely with that huge slammer on taking the follow up, he easily rebounded in his way up easily. But like I said, Sparkplug is definitely more of a advanced trader. So don't just try to directly mimic a trader. Please don't ever do that. Okay, it's it's not going to be beneficial to you to do something like that. All right, we're waiting, and this is going to be the candle of truth. It's going to be 9:59. This is going to be the candle of truth, and looking to make an entry on this candle, hopefully. I want to see, this is what I want to see here, guys, okay? I want to see this candle maintain red, but touch our purple line, okay? Or somewhere near around it, okay? I want to see the yen, all right, build up a setup where it's looking to fall, okay? That's what I want to see the yen do. I want to see the euro, if possible. This is slightly unrealistic due to the movement, the way it's moving right now, but I would like to see the euro come down and touch this line and then do whatever it wants. Okay, that is slightly unrealistic. That's just a perfect situation if it would. Okay, but the one that we are targeting is the Aussie. We are targeting, and it has nothing to do with the fact that the Aussie hit us before. And I'd like to joke around and say, oh, the Aussie hit us, we're going to get back at it. But the point is, the Aussie is the good trade, and that's what I mean. You got to trade void of emotion in the way that it'll hurt you. Okay, and that's the kind of trading that will hurt you. All right. That's why so many traders end up failing. Okay, because they let their emotions get the better of them. Right? I take my emotion and I use it to fuel my hunger and find out how I can perfect something, how I can make something better. I don't use it to say, "Oh, I'm going to beat it up. I'm gonna, come here and just go nuts until I get, slightly ahead and hope I'm going to hit 777 on the roulette wheel." That's not it at all. Sparkplug took a put on the euro, and that's looking good. That's looking good. That's I would be agreeing with you, Sparkplug, too. That's what I was saying. I was hoping it hits the purple line. I don't know that it will hit the purple line, but hopefully that we do have that's a very bearish sentiment there, and it should. So far, everything that we want to see happen is happening right now. We have red, and green on the yen. Actually, take that back. The euro just popped hard green. You might be in for a wild ride on this one. This one is flinging up and down euro, so good luck. Yep, good luck on this one. As long as you get a red close, I'm sure you're fine, because Sparkplug trades very similar to how I do. I'm guessing he took it at the end of that candle, possibly. He tends to. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, guys. All right, we called our yellow light, and we're going to make sure we're ready to rock and roll here. Make sure we're ready to rock and roll. All right, we're seeing things that I do like. Okay, I do like. It's definitely getting the rejection at the purple line exactly as we were expecting. Okay, and we're waiting to pull the trigger. We're looking for a call on the Aussie. We're looking for a call on the Aussie. Okay, we're looking for a call on the Aussie. All right. All right. And I'm going for it, guys. This is a call on the Aussie. All right. Let's get some good stuff here. I took 338 as my entry on the Aussie. Took 338 as my entry on the Aussie. I'll post it in chat there. All right, let's get some good stuff on this one. All right, if it needs to come down and bounce off the purple line, that is fine with me. Okay, the purple line already showed us that a bounce off of it was more than enough to shove it all the way up here, but there she goes. Good stuff. New highs already. I like it. Good stuff. Everyone's cheering for Sparkplug now because his trade is yeah, Sparkplug. I hate to say it, buddy, but I can't cheer for you now. I can't, because for you to win would put us in a bad spot. Yeah. If you were to win, it'd put the rest of us in a bad spot, and I can't, we're all in it together, guys. We're all in it together. It's a trading family here, and we gotta. Oh, you might get it. That's a heck of a drop. Sparkplug, are you in the money now? Yeah, you pulled a me. You pulled a me. All right. You got your analysis right, but it did it like 3 seconds after. Okay. It did it 3 seconds after. All right, we got the we have the Aussie tanking out to touch the purple line again. All right. It's very important what it's doing right now. Very, very important. Euro just fell off the face of the planet. Euro did, so it's giving our Aussie trouble. But the Aussie level is holding it back. The Aussie is holding it back right now. Pretty impressively, too, with the Euro down so far. That's pretty impressive. There she's a very solid level. Very, very solid. All right. We want a nice retracement on that Euro, okay, and bounce this right on up with nothing holding it down. Working its way up. Here she goes. Working its way up. Just flash screen for a second. Keep on going. Keep on going. Came down, gave us our bounce off of a purple line, which is fine with me. It's got more in it. It has more in it. Here she goes. Good rise on the Euro for a second. Immediately got rejected, but that's still good that it touched it. Okay. I'm talking about on the 1 minute here. There she goes. Come on. This one's going to be a nail biter, but it's in the money right now. Looking good right now. All right. Going to be a nail biter. Keep on going up. There she goes. There she goes. Come on. Got 8 seconds, guys. All right. We got closeouts here. We got closeouts here. We got closeouts, and I went nuts on this one, guys. I went nuts on this one, so keep your fingers crossed for me that my analysis is holding strong, because I went nuts on this one, guys. I went nuts on this one. There she goes. There she goes. That's what I'm talking about. Profit. Oh God, guys. It's true what they say, guys. You spend enough time trading, and you are more similar to a sociopath than any other profession, and it's true. It's true. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm bananas. But I did like that a lot on that level. That was way closer than it needed to be. I was expecting a bounce off of this line, but it was supposed to rocket up to where it is now. That was very, very close. That one had me on the edge of my seat. I would have been a very, very angry person for a little bit, for maybe 10 minutes or so, if those all lost. That was a big one. There's a big one there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And did another 2,500. Yeah, every second was an eternity on that one. But won them all. Duncan's still in it for another 40 seconds. I'm not sure how that's possible. Only Duncan. Good news for Duncan is it still looks good. Okay, it still looks good. It already set new highs. The only thing that's poor about it is you've got the euro holding it down. So hopefully he holds on strong. I have no idea how he's still in it, but that 40 seconds should be long up. It's over a minute past our close there now. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it's all right. At least he got it. It was very close. That almost cost him. That was very close. For any longer than that, it just tanked out now. Good stuff, Duncan. Oh, wait a second, Kelly. If Duncan's back even, did he just go nuts like I did? Did he just go nuts like I did? Is that what he's done? Don't you lie to me now. Oh my God. Profit. Oh, you're killing me, bud. Trying to keep it professional, but Profit's got me laughing. Got my side hurting. No, I thought it was hilarious too. Don't get me wrong. I just hope it doesn't offend anybody. Some people are easier. You know, it's one of those nights, guys. It's one of those nights though where it's like, who cares? It really is. Yeah, good stuff. The wife's wrath. Look at this chop. It's incredible. But guys, what's important to notice here about the Aussie dollar is this level is just impeccable, okay? Our purple line is impeccable right now. Okay, this is a magic line for us. This is a magic line for sure. Charles says, Chris, in the setup you were looking at the dollar yen, it looked like it had no line to work from. Were you concerned about that? It looked like it could run up all day. Now, I'm trying to see where exactly. Charles, are you talking about when we took our trade on the Aussie 2 candles ago? You were worried about the. Okay, here's the thing, guys. There's times, okay, there's times when a pair does not have to directly. Yes, it absolutely helps. Okay, don't think for 1 minute when I say this, that you don't want to look for this always. Okay, but there's times when you don't always need confirmation on every single pair across the world. Okay, this level I was all about it. Okay, and when you have a level of this magnitude, it doesn't necessarily matter, and I'm saying this lightly, but it doesn't necessarily matter what this is doing. These are the times when you might see a pair go in the same direction as each other. Okay, they don't always do exact opposites. If they did exact opposites, I mean, trading would be the easiest thing in the world. You just trade opposites on back and forth. But this level, guys, this level was too important for me to pass up. I'm glad I didn't. This was entirely close, too close. It was, and it's because of this massive fallout happened on the euro. Much bigger than anything I would have expected. But this level just proved through. Okay, this was pretty much strictly based on our Aussie analysis there. But I'm glad I took it. I'm glad I took it. Okay, I'm sure you guys are too. Yeah. No, it did move the Aussie. Here's the thing, Charles. If it wasn't for the euro tanking out like that, this Aussie would have been reaching for this purple line all the way up here. Okay? I'll run it I'm going to keep running a little longer and see if we can't slam home another. Okay? I'm glad I got a monster win there, and I'm glad some of you guys got monster wins with me as well. Okay? But it is nights like tonight that test your tenacity. They test your bankroll management. They really, really do. And guys, trust me, I do not enjoy ever being part of a night where, and we sit here and joke and whatnot, but I do not enjoy any night where I know my members, had trouble, okay, where they got rocked. I do not enjoy it. All right, and I don't need to run the sessions longer. I do because, guys, I want you guys to do well, okay? I can trade anytime I want to, okay? I can trade anytime I want to. It's harder for you guys because you don't have the same level of experience, and you guys are looking forward to these sessions because you have that safety blanket. Okay, so I want to do my absolute best to make sure all of these sessions, at least as many as possible, because it is unrealistic for us to have only good sessions. That's absolutely unrealistic. But is it possible for us to have way more good sessions and build our portfolios? Absolutely. Absolutely. And we do. Okay? And we do. But I thought I was in a coma until I tried to trade. Yes, trading will wake you up. It is a wild, wild ride, but there's nothing quite like it, guys. It'll give you highs like you've never experienced. It'll give you, it's a challenge, okay? And for me, it's all about the challenges. It's all about beating the hardest thing that I could possibly come across. And trading, it does come easy to me, but that doesn't mean trading is easy. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay, Alvin. And that's a personal decision. Not everybody martingales. So the people that don't martingale, they're sitting in the back and they're like, "Ha, the guys that got rocked with a martingale, they're feeling better because they didn't." But here's the things. Here's the numbers behind it. Okay? You can do whatever it is you want to do, but in the long run, for me, since the room's been open, the martingale has absolutely been worth it. Okay? For me. Okay? And for me, which means nobody's been here as long as I have. That's just a fact. Sparkplug is the closest person to it. Sparkplug's been here. He's an OG. He's an original member here. Okay? But with the point being that being said, the martingale overall is more beneficial. Okay, when you lay the numbers out on the line, it is not massively better, but it is definitely better. Okay, it's not like it's not like, oh God, it's the difference between millions, but it is definitely the difference for me between thousands. Okay, definitely the difference, and it's more consistent. That's what I like about it. All right. Good stuff, Kelly. Good stuff. Let's see if we can get another, guys. Let's see if we can get another. And don't let this, guys, if you had a rough night tonight, don't let it ruin your weekend. If anything, let it better your weekend, okay? Let it better your weekend. Take these times and use them to remember them. Don't ever forget them because this is where you're going to really appreciate things, okay? You're going to appreciate those wins that much more, okay? And it reminds you when we get those wins, because we do get them very easily, okay? Wins do come very easy for us, but and sometimes you lose track of really how rough the market can be, okay? And those are the times when it actually winning can hurt your bankroll because you start to just go nuts with it because you're like, we're gonna win, we're probably gonna win. Look, he's won 20 in a row, he's won 10 in a row. Look, he just won 4 in a row. I'm gonna go huge on this just because I'm gonna look to double my account. Don't see, these are the nights that everyone needs. Real good respect here on the purple line for pound dollar as well. Very good respect there. I know Duncan had a mild heart attack, guys. I know he did. He had a mild heart attack on this one. Especially when he somehow managed to get in 40 seconds late. Oh, God. Yeah. 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 Duncan, you might be in the doghouse tonight. Where is Sparkplug probably just slammed something huge. What is this? Yep. Sparkplug slammed a huge put on the yen. That's a very good trade, actually, Sparkplug. Okay, we didn't take that, but that is a very, very good trade. I commend you on seeing that. That's a very good trade. I don't mess with dojis. That is an example of a doji that is a good entry. Very rare that I tell you guys that, but that is an example of a doji that is a good entry. And the reason being is because the overall trend is down, and it is hitting the trend line here perfectly now. It hit it, got rejected, and this doji is nothing more than it's stopping before it drops, and it has dropped. So, good stuff. Let's get one more big one, guys. Let's see if we can. Everything's kind of far away from areas that I actually like. That's the only issue we have here. Sparkplug or Profit, you should be. You should be. If you, there's no reason to, there's no possible way you couldn't be. If you hit that as hard as I'm thinking you did, if you came out on top because of that of the day, don't get confused, guys, especially if you're new. We didn't have a bad week, okay, just of constant, but we didn't have a constant set of bad days. We've only had 2 rough days. One was yesterday, and it was 2 lost trades, okay, and one was today, and that's it. The other days were fine. So Sparkplug took a euro-dollar put for 30 expiry. Let's see what he's looking at here. I like it. I like it. I would take it a little higher than that, but I do like that. I do like that. Sparkplug's got a good eye tonight. That dollar yen is still looking to fall, guys. It is. It's kind of ranging, though. It's kind of raging. Profit, I do use MetaTrader 4 as well. I can only show so much on one screen. Look, there. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Okay. This is MetaTrader 4 right here. This is one of them. I have a lot of other things open, guys. All right. This is MetaTrader 4. This is actually a custom coded night owl signals indicator. Look at that. You like that? But yeah, I only can show so much on screen once before it gets pointless because you guys won't be able to see anything because it gets too small, gets too cluttered. That's one of my own indicators. Okay, it's one of my own. It's if you see here, it might be a little hard for you to read, but let me see if I can blow it up big here. Okay, see how it says night owl signals? It says it right there. That's not something you're ever going to find anywhere. We made it. Okay, made it. So. That's correct, Prophet. That's correct. All right, guys, we have some interesting things here. What I want to draw attention to is the fact that the euro has just tanked out hard while the Aussie has just tanked out hard while the euro is rising. I said it backwards. Okay, so the euro is rising, the Aussie is falling, euro is rising, Aussie's falling, euro is rising, Aussie's falling. This is not something that makes a whole lot of sense. It's not something that makes a whole lot of sense for. It's also our famed purple area. While the dollar yen is falling, okay? I'm going to go ahead and call a yellow light, guys. I'm going to call a yellow light, okay? And, you know, let's see if we're ready to rock and roll here. We got a lot of time for this one, and it probably will get rejected, and it won't come to us because this, look, it's already getting rejected now. This area is the reject. Look at that. See how huge this is? If it's a close down here, I'm taking it, okay? But this thing is just rocket ship right now. This thing's, look at this euro, it's just rocket ship. It's an absolute rocket ship. All right, guys. Rocket ship. Nothing stopping the euro yet either, which is good news for us. All right, rocket ship. Dollar yen still looking to continue to fall on down too as well. We're looking for a call here. We're looking for a call on the Aussie. Okay. All right. All right. We're not touching it. We're not touching it. I did not do it. I'm not touching it. Okay. Had a lot of bearish sentiment right there at the end. Okay. It's still getting rejected from our area, but the issue we have with it is the euro rose so hard that I'm nervous that the euro might have a temporary retracement, guys. Look at this, temporary retracement, and because of the retracement, that's not really ideal for us. It's not really ideal for us. Yeah. Good thing you didn't, Alvin. Good thing you didn't. Okay, you don't I always say it. If I say it, you can click it before I click my button if you hear me say it. But go by what I say first, okay? Especially on those trades. Because if I don't take it, there's a reason not to take it, okay? If I don't take it, there's a reason not to. And I won't, I never, you'll never see me take a trade and then click the cancel button, okay? Or you'll never hear me say, I am taking this now, and then not take it, okay? So, yeah. The audio is pretty much exactly what you want to go by. So, you don't hear that shot fired. We might possibly see the Aussie break this huge level finally. It's been tested a lot. It has been tested a lot, but it's sitting right on it now. It might have what it takes. All right, might have what it takes. Well, there is a on RB options. There is some brokers offer it, some don't. I know a few off the top of my head that do, but I'm not taking a trade, guys. Don't follow this. I'm just showing people what I'm talking about with the cancel button. I'm not taking a trade. Do not do this, okay? I'm just showing something real quick. All right, if I click this, I can cancel. I can click this and cancel. I'm not actually taking trades because I'm canceling them, okay? There's nothing actually open. I didn't actually take anything because I canceled it, okay? If I took something, it'd be open, and then it would end up showing up in the expired, okay? It'd show up down here, okay, where all the rest of them showed up, okay? Go ahead, Alvin. Guys, we're most likely about to end the night here. We are most likely about to end the night and the week. And because everything just hit a 50-50 zone, and that's not looking ideal. Does RB have that anal cancel policy? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Prophet. I'll be honest. Prophet. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, bud. No, you do not need to, okay? You do not need to speak with someone on the phone to get a withdrawal. It depends. It depends on, yeah, most spot brokers have a cancel abuse policy. That's absolutely true. Yeah, that's if you start doing it an insane amount. Okay, it can. I've never run into that issue. I very rarely do cancel too many times. Okay, but the reason they do that is because it costs them money. But your withdrawal, okay, it all depends on how you withdraw the fees that you'll incur, and there's different benefits for different levels of accounts. Because there's a silver account, gold account, and and there's also the beginner level. They all have different settings. I don't remember what the beginner level is set to, so I can't really answer that one. I would just ask the live chat. It takes 2 seconds because I don't want to be held responsible if I'm wrong on one of those. Okay. Yeah. Yep, that's true. Sparkbook says it's because they had people trading news that only abuse it to make sure they get in the money all the time. And that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, guys, we're going to end it here. We're going to end the night, guys. And I appreciate you all saying here, guys, and you need to pat yourselves on the back. We had a rough week, okay, just because of 2 days. 2 days, that's it, okay? And it's happened before. We've had 2 rough days, and then we kill it, okay? And overall, we do. Don't deter yourself. We came in with a nice big win there at the end. I hope, and even if it wasn't a huge one for you guys, you did. At least we got the win in there, okay, to pad it a bit, all right? But and I appreciate all the support, guys, and I do care, guys. And remember, before you guys, ever, say, oh, he's just saying this later. Remember, I'm putting my money on it, guys, okay? I'm putting my money on it. That's what matters, okay? So I'm not here to pull anyone's leg, okay? I really do want everyone to have a successful session, and like I said, it's difficult for me to get everyone always a successful session because I can trade anytime I want to. You guys are stuck right now between 8:30 and 10 Eastern Standard Time, but soon. Okay, I said less than 2 weeks. We should be already less than 2 weeks. It should be up and operational. The morning session is there. Okay, all right. This is trading, and this is how it goes, guys. And this is another reason why I always do push that affiliate program. Okay? All right? If you have a lot of people coming in, guys, you can generate a huge revenue on that just alone. Okay? Uh, it'll be the same. It'll be the same profit. Exactly the same. But if you can pull in enough people alone on the affiliate program, guys, you'll never even worry about your trading account taking any kind of hit because you'll be making just as much just from the affiliates without worrying about anything. Okay, yeah, that's if you pull in enough. Okay, that's if you pull in enough. The amount of people I would need to do that to equal my trading account would be absurd. It's not really feasible for me, but take a look into it, guys. There's no downside for you. It doesn't cost you any money, so there's no reason not to look into it. But it's in the guidebook. Okay, it's in the guide. You can access anytime. But guys, have a good weekend. All right, have a good weekend. If you need anything, or you have any questions, or you're worried about something or another, just shoot me not a text, a email. Don't shoot me a text, guys. Shoot me an email. All right, so I can sit down and give you the proper response that I deserve. But have a good weekend, guys. Have a good weekend, guys. Over and out, guys. This is Chris with Night Owl Signals, and we're closing our week. See you guys Monday.